Hey, first of all, a thanks to Nan Reed for hosting us. Where's Nan go? There you go. Nan, thank you so much. Thanks for the great work you're doing. We appreciate it. And I know Kay Curtis is here, but I want you all to introduce yourselves because so many people have been a part of this effort. We're just going to go quickly. Fire it up.
Nick Chair.
Judy Pransky.
Danielle Warner.
Stephanie Miloff.
Anna Gephardt.
Anna Gephart's been in this battle for a long time.
Jason's got her down for
John Forbes. Ben Johnson.
Welcome.
Sharon Maury.
Good to see you.
Michael Sirocco.
Senator.
Helen Haddon,
Representative.
Representative Chris Pearson. Senator Phil Baruth.
Representative Dave Sharp.
Yay, we
State Senator Dick McCormick.
Chair of Education.
Representative Tom Stevens.
Senator Ginny Lyons.
Amanda Shepard.
Travis B.B. Woodard.
Sheila Reed.
Matt McGrath.
Kate Camelcy. Mara Gofar.
Nan Reed.
Kay Curtis.
Go Kay, and we're going to hear from Kay in a minute. So listen, I'm honored to be here to sign this bill today. I'm here because of the good work of the people in back of me and so many others who worked so hard to educate Vermonters about why this bill is so critically important. What this bill does is recognize that one of our greatest opportunities in Vermont is to get early childhood education right and to ensure that we both compensate our hardworking providers in a more fair way and give them the voice to help achieve that fairness, combined with ensuring that we have the quality of training that will bring our kids the brightest future. We know that all the evidence tells us that if we can get there early, if we invest $1 in one of Vermont's children when they are youngest, we will get a $7 return later on. That's the good news for taxpayers. But the best news is that in a state that is the second lowest unemployment rate in the country, where we need everybody in the workforce trained and ready to do the work that we have, getting there early and making sure that we have equity, more equity, in the way we pay our providers and train our providers is going to be critical to a bright future in Vermont. So that's really what this bill is all about. Giving a voice to the hard-working people, mostly women, who are out there every day doing the work, giving these kids the strong start that they deserve. These four and every other child in Vermont. So I'm honored to be here, and I want to turn it over to Nan Reed, who's hosting us. Or do you want to say anything? No, okay, I won't make you if you don't have to. Sorry. We'll start out with Kay Curtis, who's a provider in Brattleboro from the Deep South, the town where I was born. Come on up. And, thank you, Kay.
As we've said, my name is Kay Curtis, and I run a licensed home program in Brattleboro, Vermont. And I am so excited to be here today with all of these people who have helped us with this campaign. We started the journey to have the right to come together and negotiate with the state 4 years ago. When we started, some people did not understand the importance of the work that we do. We care for and educate Vermont's children from birth till 5, the most formative years of a person's life. The passage and signing of this bill is an important step forward in recognizing and respecting the work of early educators across Vermont. We thank our legislature and the governor for this recognition and respect. We look forward to continuing to work with the administration and the legislature to make improvements for early educators and the families we serve, and especially for the children. Thank you.
Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Kay Curtis, for the great work you and all the other providers across the state are doing. I'm going to start with the Senate, and then and so speaking on behalf of the Senate today is Senator Dick McCormick. He's the chair of the Education Committee. He's been one of the advocates for this bill from the very beginning, so thank you, Senator, for your great work.
I want to start by thanking Senate President Pro Tempore John Campbell for his graciousness in allowing this bill to come to the floor and get a debate and a vote. The leadership in any legislative body has the capacity to see to it that a bill never sees the light of day if they're opposed to it. And Senator Campbell very graciously allowed this bill to go forward, despite his own reservations about it. I'm especially grateful to our majority leader, Senator Baruth, for his skillful shepherding. This bill went through, after years of struggle, it went through smoothly. And it went through smoothly largely because of Senator Baruth's skillful handling of the bill. I thank the governor for his support. It doesn't hurt to say to people, the governor wants this. And finally, I just want to thank the various senators, Senator Lyons, Senator Sorokin, and others who just pitched in exactly when and where they were needed. And finally, the Senate for a very, very solid vote. Because this is about collective bargaining. It's a fundamental human right. It ought to be available to anybody who works for a living, but in particular to the people, mostly women, who provide this important service to our children and ultimately to our state. So this is a great day. It's been a long time coming. Thank you all.
And for the House, and there are a lot of House members here and throughout the state who worked very hard on this bill, I also want to give a shout out to Speaker Shap Smith, who is a big supporter. But speaking for the House today is Representative Tom Stevens, who is not only one of the sponsors of this bill, but worked diligently in some of the darker moments for this bill over the last 4 years to make sure that it kept light. So thank you, Tom.
As the governor said, it's been a long road for this bill. It started in the House 4 years ago, and it was a pretty difficult road to ride on back then. And when time ran out in the previous biennium, and then it became clear that the Senate needed to pull their weight and pass this bill in the best way possible, which they did this year. It took time, and sometimes it's hard to have patience with the way that things work in Montpelier, but it's really a testament to your work, your organization of the home care providers, who really impressed upon us how important it was to pass this bill. And it's certainly, as the governor mentioned, Speaker Smith was integral in providing that patience on our side of the aisle. And I also need to thank the House Human Services Committee for doing a lot of preliminary work, to the chair of our Committee General, Housing and Military Affairs, Helen Head from South Burlington. Without her leadership, we never would have gotten this done in the time that we had available this year. And I think it's important for us all to remember that we didn't form a union for home care providers. What we did was what I think we do best as a government, which is to provide these folks with the opportunity to have a voice in their future, in their training, and to try to do the best we can to let them decide what their fate is going to be. And that's the bill that we passed. And I look forward to seeing it put into place and a vote being held, and to see what fate is determined by that. So thank you, Governor, for your support, and for everyone, for the senators who are here, for the House. I see David Sharp here from Bristol, who was an incredible supporter, just on the nature of what collective bargaining should be, and what having a voice when we're talking about how we should be compensated for our work. So thank you all for your work, and I certainly appreciated the support when we were getting this bill through. Thank you.
Tom. And since we're in Chittenden County, we want to make sure to hear from one of the legislators from Chittenden County. Phil Baruth, the Majority Leader, worked very hard on this. So, Phil, if you want to add a word or two, that'd be great.
Sure. Thank you, Governor. I just wanted to say, for all the child care providers that are here, we had a rally at the beginning of every year, and speaking at that, I would always mention Groundhog Day, because it was the same rally every year. We never seemed to make progress, but this past year things looked a little different. There was light at the end of the tunnel, and at that point I said, what what changes Bill Murray and ends Groundhog Day is that he learns to be a better person. He learns to move the world forward. And I feel like along the way, Amy and Ben and Heather and Anna and Nick, they were moving people, changing hearts and minds. That's what really made this bill go through. The other person I want to make sure to mention is Reva Murphy. In my committee, when we had testimony on this bill, you're always holding your breath if it'll be a good testimony or bad. When Reva was on the schedule, all of us could breathe easy. She was just the most authoritative and sympathetic voice for the administration's point of view. So I want to make sure to give her a shout out. And again, thanks to everybody out there, child care providers who aren't here today, for helping us work this through. Thank you.
All right. Does anyone else have something so important to say that you want to say it now? Because Nan's got work to do. All right. Come on, crowd around. We got to get in tight. This is called a photo op.
Do you want to sign on a little kid table?
You could, but I'm long-legged. My knees are Are you guys? Are you all ready?
Here we go. Come watch inside.
Okay, you guys ready? You want to help? Yeah? Help me out here. I've got the easy job. All I got to do is scribble my name. Yeah. You should be governor someday. 6, 5. I know that because it's my daughter's birthday. 14. I don't have to. Hey, congratulations to all you. It's law. Who orchestrated that? And then you get half of all of the job here. Thank you so much. Way to go. Good work, team.